Hello everybody, ProtoFox here, coming back at you with another video. Obviously got a bunch of stuff on the table. This is going to be a kind of Christmas haul video, as well as kind of a channel update and stuff like that. I want to start off by saying nearly 350 of you have subscribed to the channel, so I want to thank all of you who have gone out of your way to check out the content and all the stuff, just some old jackass on YouTube talking about toys, sometimes video games, and tabletop gaming and stuff like that. Much appreciated. Obviously never had delusions of grandeur, being some big time big money YouTube guy, whatever. But hey, I'm having a good time. This was always meant to be for a good time, and glad y'all are enjoying it. You're seeing a bunch of stuff on the table here. I'm going to talk about that all in a minute, because this is Christmas haul stuff. Another update, you follow me on social media, stuff like that. I am a member of the Gaming After Dark podcast, hosted by Mr. Noof Nukem. And I am a panel member along with the Game Complainers and You're Wicked Hot. I will put a pinned comment below with all relevant links to stuff I'm talking about here. And when I post this video. So anyway, we're kind of looking at everything. I'm going to talk about everything just real quick after I set the camera up to kind of go through one-on-one. But other updates, as you all know, last year I had talked about getting married, moving, all that good stuff. There we go. The last time I did this, and that's actually kind of a great shot to have that set up on. But, moved, got married, all that good stuff. You all know that I am also a musician, as my big old hand is in the way. My band, which is the name, which, talking goodly do I, yes, do I speak English good. My band's name, Wicked Deception. Again, pin comment, links for all that stuff. I've been talking for about 5-6 years now about getting new music out. That's happening. And of course, just organizing stuff and stuff like that. Just life happens and all that stuff. Nothing bad, but this year, the company I work for, and I probably mentioned this once or twice more on the podcast itself, but I'm actually a warehouse supervisor for a personalization company. And our peak season is Christmas time. And this year I was put on second shift, which in turn turned into third shift for December. So I'm working 60 plus hour weeks with one day off. My one day off was Tuesdays for being on, Gaming After Dark. And there it is. So I just had, even though I always film all my reviews and stuff and backlogs, which I do have backlog on my storage device, stuff like that. I just didn't get around to uploading. Just the holidays were a bit crazy this year. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to actually be reviewing this guy here shortly, and that video will go up after the video I'm filming now. And then I will tear through the backlog of videos I've got on my storage device, which even includes a full playthrough of the Sega Master System version of Double Dragon, because I'm going to get back to doing gameplay stuff, though I probably won't do commentary as I was doing before. I've talked about doing gameplay stuff on the Gaming After Dark podcast and stuff like that. I'm going to get into it. As well as tabletop stuff. The wife, who is a professional dungeon master, she's going to be running campaigns in D&D. We might even do one. We might even film it. Going to get back to doing more tabletop card games, Magic the Gathering, obviously, because I'm a huge Magic the Gathering fan. But also including Pokemon and probably the discontinued Transformers trading card game that was discontinued a few years ago, with its last set being Titan's Attack, I believe it was called. Or whatever the last is. Well, I don't know if Titan's Attack came and then there was another one. Either way, I have a bunch of cards from all of the sets before they discontinued it. Blah, blah, blah. Gameplay stuff's coming. More toy reviews coming, stuff like that. Again, always this was done for fun. So just get into it when I can get to it. But let's break down ProtoFoxy's Christmas haul from this year. We are going to go ahead and start off. You see this guy dead center. Finally got my hands on Legacy Vector Prime. I'm putting up a review of this after this video goes up, which will actually happen today. So there's going to be 2 videos from me today, which is January 1st. Happy New Year's, everybody. We've got, and this was one I couldn't pass on because I was in Kohl's and he was half price. or not Coles, Ross rather. Legacy Cloud Cover. He was the last figure I needed for the capsule line for the G2 Toxitron stuff. Of course, reviews of that coming. And like I said, I have toy reviews, and there's going to be a bunch of backlog toy reviews that I'm going to go through as well. So you're going to see different settings and stuff like that. And you're going to hear me talking about events that were way in the past, sounding like they were going to be in the future. It's going to be weird and disjointed, but I just got to get those reviews out. Another guy here. This is from the Star Raiders line. Generation 2 Road, or Legacy Generation 2 Road Pig, which I love. Again, not going to give away stuff. Older figure, and I'm going to do Transformers first. We'll go through everything. Older figure that I've been meaning to get my hands on, and of course, being the G2 nut I am, just had to have this. The Thrilling 30 Generation 2 Dreadwing, had to get that. And I believe, if I recall correctly, I think there might be a couple exclusive figures that I don't have my hands on that, you know, may or may not ever happen. But I believe that's all like the mainline Generation 2 stuff ever released. So we got Studio Series Core Class Mohawk, one I was super excited about because even though he comes from probably one of the worst Transformer movies ever to exist, that was a cool design and a cool Transformer. And the fact that he is a motorcycle, and y'all know I'm nuts for bikes, that had to happen. This one here, one of my personal favorites, Core Class Legacy Energon Galvatron. And this is going to be a really cool review to do because not only am I going to compare him to the original Core Class Energon Megatron, I'm going to do like I did in that video where I compared him to, in the Core Class Energon Megatron, I compared him to one of the Energon toys. I'm going to compare him to the Super Class Energon Megatron, which is probably one of my top 5 favorite Transformers of all time. Super excited about that. We got more Transformer goodness here. And this is stuff, and y'all know that I'm super into the Authentics line, and this is with the exception of Optimus Primal, which I have on the shelf, and he's going to get a review. I'm going to talk about all the Bravo assortment, the new Bravo assortment stuff. And usually I was just doing Alpha assortment stuff, but now I've got the New Wave Bravo stuff, and I have just about all of the, if not all of the original Bravo line stuff from when they first started doing Authentics. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to do a big video about that. I got a lot of thoughts about these guys. Normally I do really love Authentics Transformers, but I got a lot to talk about these new Bravo figures. These are super cool. Big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and now I believe I'm only missing one, and I'm going to do a big review of these guys too, because I got just about all of them. I believe I'm only missing Shadow, but we have Modern Sonic, we have Modern Supersonic, we have Knuckles, we have the Chow. So these little Jakks Pacifics Sonic the Hedgehog figures, love them to death, and we're going to be talking about them soon. Now this is from my brother-in-law. This is super cool. Anybody who, again, follows me on social media, listens to the Gaming After Dark podcast, knows I am a massive fan of Warframe, and this is an Excalibur bobblehead, which is super awesome because Excalibur was my original main in Warframe. So super, super happy about that. And I love that. Bobbleheads are hilarious. And it's Excalibur and it's Warframe and it's awesome. Wife got me my very own die set for when we start playing D&D. These are awesome. Just a really nice, cool kind of, I don't want to, you know, a cool little custom set of multiple dice for tabletop gaming. Got this from a friend at work, NES Coasters, super awesome. A couple of shirts the wife had got me for Christmas, because I'm a big old metalhead. So we got Megadeth, Peace Sells artwork, 35 years of Megadeth, all that good stuff. Really cool. Jersey style shirt. And then we've got this other one here, which is, you know, because obviously this is a nerd channel, so I'm a nerd. I love Mars Attacks, so we've got Mars Attack shirt, ack. Beautiful stuff. Love it, love it, love it. from my lovely, lovely wife, and that's awesome. And then one gift I got for myself, and these kind of have a story behind them, but I got the Nintendo GameCube versions of WrestleMania X8, 18 and 19. I had these when they launched originally way back when, and, time passed. They disappeared in my first divorce and bummed me out because I love these games to death. I think these are some of the best WWF games ever released, alongside No Mercy and WrestleMania 2064. But this was like classic era WWF Attitude, Ruthless Aggression era stuff. Loved them and glad to have these back. And these are complete, and I found them at a really very, very good price. So that'd be that. Let's get some stuff over here. ProtoFoxy had a pretty decent Christmas. And that's super awesome. And I just want to share this all with you guys because I love you guys, for tuning in as much as you do. Once again, check out the Gaming After Dark podcast. I will put a pin link in the, link in the pinned comment and stuff like that, because I'll put up various links. I'm going to be working on some new music. That'll all be done. Gonna kind of avoid doing the whole, I'm not gonna cross promote my music with my nerd channel anymore, because why wouldn't I do that? Most nerds who are into collecting toys and playing video games and stuff like that also like heavy metal. Share that with you guys. Anyway, like the video, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Much love to y'all for tuning in over the years, and stay tuned because more stuff's coming, as it usually does. With all that being said, I will leave you all with this. Be kind to yourself and fellow human beings, because life is too short, so play on, and I will see you all in the next video.